you. Are these mine too?
Kyle Blueberry.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Pancakes.
The pancakes are the best. The food's the best.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes? All right.
Welcome. Maple roasted peanuts. We've got maple cream.
Maple syrup on your ice cream?
Bourbon barrel aged
No?
syrup.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
There's spoons right there.
You're not the
How
only
about
one.
you?
I would love to.
All right. There you go.
Thank you. Welcome.
Turn the syrup into sugar, into maple.
Okay.
And then it gets poured in, heats up, spins out, and that's the product. There's the product.
I'm actually pretty mind blown. I didn't even know that's how it worked.
Just spun sugar.
Wow. All right. Cool.
But do you think, like, what size would you get her?
Yeah, I know.
We won't have any for ourselves. But it's really good. Well, thank you. $3 on the day. We'll do that. So, here's our reverse osmosis machine. Yeah. You may have seen them like underneath like a sink, kitchen sink. A lot of people have them to purify their water. This is the same thing, it's just a big commercial model. So basically, in a house, when you have reverse osmosis, you're filtering, you're pushing the water through the membrane, and you're filtering out the contaminants. The purified water is what you get. So this is the same thing, except the contaminants, that's our sugar. So we use this machine under a high pressure, it forces it through the membrane you took out of the change. So we did a cutout just to show you the layers of it. So extreme pressure, we're talking hundreds of pounds of pressure. Go through that forces your water through, and that puts it right over here in this tank, and then the sugar is left behind, and that comes back into here. So basically we just start kind of recycling, and as we recycle it, it gets sweeter and sweeter.
I prefer that. You pick up a hint of the whiskey.
What are you guys doing? That butter, you guys get a sample from me? Yeah. Is it any good? Is it any good? It's okay. You do? You know what? Put this over here.
Go from 2% sugar in the sap up to 14%.
It's not so much syrup, it's more sap.
Do the taps go directly in here, or?
No, we have tanks.
Yep.
If you look down back, you'll see down the woods, just behind the back tractor shed, there's a tank in the woods. The gravity feeds into there and they pump it up into this.
So this piece of woods is 170 taps that come down to here. We're picking the sap up over the driveways as well as up over the road, and it all comes down to this tank.
Wow.
So the big blue lines that go out, those are the main lines, and they go out to big geographical areas. Off of those, the small blue lines are the lateral lines, and they go out to 3 to 5 trees. From that, the line that goes from the lateral line up to the tap is the drop line. So I go around every spring in, like, well, really it's winter time, in January, and I put a new tap on every drop line, drill a hole, and pound it in. Any idea what did that?
Eva, what do you think?
A tree?
No, like what?
What
is that?
made the hole?
A bear?
Bears like tubing too, but that's a squirrel.
A squirrel.
So squirrels like to chew on tubing.
Yeah, they like to chew on that too.
What do you think chewed on that one?
A squirrel?
That's a squirrel too.
Yeah.
Do you know what did that one?
Oh boy. I bet I. No, maybe not.
Someone shot that one with a gun.
Oh.
Really?
What about that one? You know what did that one?
That's a weird thing to do.
That's a sugar maker with a chainsaw. I wasn't happy about that. There's 170 taps here. 3 miles away there's 1,200 taps. And then in Standish we have 120. And in Gorham by the Rotary we have another 80. Those 3 spots get hauled back here with my truck and trailer. Squirrels eat the tubing. Bear like chomp it. Deer kind of gnaw on it. It'll look like bubble gum. And then moose, they get tangled up in it and they put their head down and they just plow through it. And I put my hand against it like that. If the tree blocks my fingers, it gets 1 tap. Even more scientific, I'm a different type of tree hugger, not your typical. Put my arms around a tree. If my fingers touch, it's still 1 tap. If they don't touch, then it can have 2. And then if it's a big, say 3-foot tree and it's got branches all the way down, say 2/3 of it, then it can get 3 taps. But we don't do any more than 3 taps, and I don't have any 3 taps.
This must be good weather for the summer.
So it's been really good. Last week it got warm. We didn't have any freezing nights for about 7 or 8 days, and that really hurt us because the trees thought it was summertime, so they were pushing the buds out. So the buds are pushing pretty hard right now. The flavor did change to very dark the other day, so it's got a strong maple flavor, which is like for baked beans and cooking, that type of thing. It's by far the best syrup. But a lot of people, they preferred like the dark syrup compared to that strong maple flavor for pancakes. But some people, that's all they want is very dark syrup. But I think we'll probably be done next week. But looking at the temperatures now, we're gonna get a lot of cold nights this week.
Yeah.
So I don't know, you kind of got to roll with it.
That. Thank you.
Wyatt! Wyatt, you gonna drive my tractor? Run, na, 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 na.
Do it there.
There we go. I think at first he was like, what is this thing? He's looking for the key. I know. Wyatt! I thought it was gonna be out.
That's the ideal situation.
Get a dozen of the maple sugar.
All right, the best part about these donuts is that you can get them hot, freshly made. So when you first get them, they come right out of the fryer. They're absolutely delicious, and then they put maple cream and bacon on them.
Okay, that's just not. Those bacon bites are to die for.
So he got maple syrup.
And then this is where the evaporation.
This is the exact evaporation process.
Yeah.
Stuff in the head tank. It's cold south. Just warm up, you bring it